Hey guys, hey guys, welcome to Sports Talk. Welcome back, man. We busy today. We're gonna post a lot of content today. That's what we're doing, man. We busy. Welcome to Sports Talk with your boy Rico. I appreciate the love, and we're gonna go straight to it, man. Eric Bieniemy, he bet on himself and he lost. Leaving Kansas City, he was hearing so many comments. So everywhere he go, he interviewed for so many jobs and didn't get it. Not because he didn't interview well. It's just that there's a lot of stuff. He's very vocal. There's a lot of things he wants. He doesn't. Some people just want you to play ball, and he tell it like it is, and that's why he didn't get those jobs. Not because he's not ready. He's a good coach. He was a great running back for Colorado Buffaloes with the Colorado Buffaloes in college. He's still till this day the leading rusher with 4,000 yards and 42 touchdowns. Right? He was unanimous All-American in 1990s, and he finished third and doing on the Heisman in 1990. Right? And he was drafted in second round by the Chargers. And in 1991. But he also played for not only the Chargers. He played for the Bengals. He played for the Eagles. And he special team and all of that. But you gotta look at the players that he helped. Then he transitioned himself to a running back coach, right? You gotta look at the players he helped. With Minnesota, right? He helped Maurice Jones-Drew become a great running back. Maurice Jones-Drew, of course, yes, he was good, but he made him great. Seeing the gap, able to when to attack, you gotta be patient, right? He helped him with that. Maurice Jones-Drew became a great running back. Injury took him out of the league, but he was a great running back. Adrian Peterson. Peterson was a physical specimen. Adrian Peterson was a beast with the Vikings, but that's something that Eric Bieniemy put that out there with him from the beginning. Hey, this is how you got to be. He was a physical back. If you look at all the back that all the players that he coached as a running back coach, those guys were physical, and from the point of contact, they were physical to the end. But Adrian Peterson was and Maurice Jones-Drew, those guys were exceptional. But still, but he went on to not just that, Kareem Hunt, all those guys, Jamal Charles with Kansas City. So when he as a running back coach, and from 2013, and then to go in to be the offensive coordinator, to be promoted, and that was a good thing for him. I don't think he should have left Kansas City. I think he should have stayed there. Who cares? Yes, they say it's Andy Reid offense. Who cares? He had a great situation, but he decided, hey, he's gonna leave to test the water to show. Now, did it show a little bit? Yes, in Kansas City, because a lot of the games, the NFL helped them. Kansas City Chief got a lot of help. A lot of I'm a Jets fan. So I can tell you that the game that the Chiefs, when they beat the Jets, the referees were they were helping. They were wearing red. The NFL makes sure that the Kansas City was they're American team, not Dallas. They love the face of that the face of the NFL. Patrick Mahomes, that's the face. So they have to protect their product. But Brady used to get those calls, but they love Kansas City. The money, all the stuff. Now you have Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? They're making sure, showing them up, doing all that stuff, and that's it's a business. The NFL is a business. They look at who can they go to business with. Patrick Mahomes is the face. They're able to do that. So of course the NFL is heavily invested. Right, heavily invested in that. But Eric Bieniemy bet on himself, and that was a complete failure. Going to the Commanders, where you're not able to do what he wanted to do there, even though you see he interviewed with them and they didn't even give him the job. And I was like, wow. And I knew from that moment, Magic Johnson wasn't Magic Johnson was part of the team, part of the group to purchase the Commanders, but he's a small minority owner. They use him as a face to get those grant money, to get those bids, those minority bids in DC. They use him, but he has zero control because he wanted Eric Bieniemy and he was out. They outvoted him, and that says a lot. That says a lot, which is why you see Magic just focus on baseball. He had more power there. But with the NFL owners, they use him to get the bid. Because they needed it. Having a minority there, all the other bids that came in from the NFL, they were all white. So having Magic Johnson there, the NFL was all right, because from losing that Colin Kaepernick situation, and they were trying to rebrand. The NFL was trying to rebrand a little bit. Hey, we need a minority, and they could say, hey, this is how we get that minority, having him there. So they used Magic Johnson to do that, but that was it. The guy he wanted to do it, he can do it. Now, how do you know Eric Bieniemy can be a good coach? We see a lot of coaches get opportunities. You know what I mean? We see a lot of coaches get opportunities. But Dan Quinn, yes, he was a good, it's a good defensive coordinator with the Seahawks. Left to go to Atlanta, and they look bad. He was fired from there. Yes, went with the Cowboys as a DC. They did a good job, but then you saw what happened. He got exposed. But hey, Dan Quinn got a job. You know what I mean? And Dan Quinn told Eric Bieniemy, hey, you don't have a job here. You don't have a position here. That was just the way he disrespected him. That was, man, disrespectful. He didn't even say anything. Hey, keeping you. He said, hey, he called him. Dan Quinn called Eric Bieniemy and said, you don't have a job here. And that came straight from the ownership. They disrespected the guy. And they didn't give him the option to stay. He felt disrespected, but he was willing to deal with the uncomfortable. A lot of time you somewhere you don't feel love. It's uncomfortable, but you say, all right, you know what? It's not about me. It's bigger than that. I'm gonna stay the course, but didn't give him that choice. But Dan Quinn was very disrespectful to Eric Bieniemy. But like I said, he bet on himself, and it was a failure. Going to the Commanders, he didn't have as much power that he thought he would have. They told him he would have. I think that they should have stayed. He should have stayed over there, with the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Great. He was a good running back. Good running back. He came in, but he developed a lot of. A lot of Jamal Charles was good. Injury messed him up. Jamal Charles would have been Hall of Fame. Jamal Charles was dominating the NFL as a running back. Speedsters, he was great. You know what I mean? The guy was very elusive. He was a great running back, but then injury got there, and Jamal Charles gone. Kareem Hunt, you see what he was as well. Injuries, hurting a lot of guys. Maurice Jones-Drew was, he got older, but that pounding, it was different, right? When you're watching Maurice Jones-Drew, in Jacksonville, those guys were, man. I was, as a fan, as a Jet fan, of course, you jealous when you're watching these guys. You're watching these great running back, all those guys doing their thing. But as a sports fan, you love watching great players. You know what I mean? Of course, as a Jets fan, before you get a little jealous. You wish that you would have had those type of things. But we didn't have. The Jets never had the talent, player personnel, all that stuff. The GM to see those talents. You know, you see them elsewhere. We didn't have that. You know, and you see Adrian Peterson, who came in the league, was a physical back, physical. You know, when you know the guy's hand was so strong, he give you the handshake. You got to be, man, shaking Adrian Peterson's hand. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta match that energy. Yeah, you can't come in like you're shaking some, you know, like a woman's hand. You gotta come in, grip it up, and that's the, you know, Adrian Peterson was a physical specimen. So, but you know, I'm not saying that Eric Bieniemy developed him, but he made him a better running back. He made them, the Jamal Charles, the Kareem Hunt, the Maurice Jones-Drew, all those guys. You know what I mean? See, he helped build that organization. You know what I mean? He was the assistant head coach, you know what I mean, over there. But he didn't even get an opportunity. He didn't even get an opportunity to go anywhere. So I do feel bad for him, but I think that and also the door's still open for him to go back to Kansas City. Andy Reid, there's a possibility. But now Andy Reid, of course, coaching, he's very successful there with the Chiefs. But with everything going on with his family, for Andy Reid, that is, with his sons, is dealing with a lot of stuff, drugs, all that stuff they're dealing with. He might retire after the Super Bowl. Andy Reid might retire. So there's a possibility of Andy Reid just retiring to focus on his family. There's so many things he's dealing with. But Eric Bieniemy, the door's still open for him with the Chiefs. Again, he's loved over there. They didn't want him to leave, but he wanted to leave to show it wasn't on the Andy Reid system. But he should have stayed there. You had Patrick Mahomes, man. You had Patrick Mahomes. There's no way you're leaving that system not to go. Sam Howard you went with the Commanders. What did they do there? And it was embarrassing, and still didn't have the control. Kansas City giving the full control. So there's a part. So he'll have a year off. He had some offers in college. There was some position in college he could take. He decided he didn't want to do that. He decided he didn't want to do that. Coming to the Eagles, it would have been a great idea for him to come to the Eagles. He played for the organization. Jeffrey Louis was willing to do that, but again, the control. He decided, okay, he's gonna take a year off. So they did interview him. They called him for an interview, rather. They called him for an interview, and he declined. He wanted to take a year off. Yes, so after then, he knew Dan Quinn was coming in. He knew that was the end. So he decided, okay, he's going to take a year off to relax and do that. But yes, he bet on himself by leaving Kansas City, and that was a failure. An opportunity, which he will get a different opportunity coming back. So we'll see what happens. But there's a possibility Andy Reid might leave to deal with his family issues. There's a lot of family issues he had. He might leave to deal with that. So Eric Bieniemy might be the one taking the job. But he's open to going back to Kansas City to be part of the family again. Anyway, man, sports talk, man. Like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate the love, man. Peace out, guys.